I, 25F, was going shopping in my local town the other day. There is a small car park where I like to go as it is conveniently close to the shops. Please note, I live in the UK. This car park is very small with one entrance/exit. Upon entering the car park, you would see spaces to your right and to the front of you. If you drive forwards, then turn left, you will see more spaces directly in front of you, then some more to your left, with a small turning space at the end. Apologies if my description is confusing. I entered the car park, and there were no visible spaces, so I turned left to check if there were any down that way. There were none, so I went to the end, turned my car around and headed back to the exit. Unfortunately, at that moment, I had a car trying to pull out of a space, blocking my way. There was also a car that had followed me in, so it took a good 5 minutes for us to maneuver around each other. The car behind me got the free space, so I continued my way towards the exit. I was now at the turn before the exit, to my right as I am now leaving the car park, and I saw a car pulling out of one of the spaces to my left. I started indicating to take it, however, a car that was entering the car park sped forwards and took it before I could. Right at that moment, another car started pulling out of a space almost directly in front of me. As soon as they were out of the space, I pulled in. I was not indicating anymore as it was straight on. A woman who was just entering the car park pulled up behind me and started yelling at me. I apologized and tried to explain to her that I had been in this car park for nearly 10 minutes at this point, that I was here first, and that she had only just entered the car park. She was having none of it. She told me that's not how it works, that was my space, I was indicating. I hadn't seen her indicating as my focus was on the space, not people entering the car park. At this point, I was in the space and had enough of trying to park that I refused to move. I got out of my car, and she started yelling after me as I walked away. I did feel bad as I didn't mean to steal her space, but I also felt like I had every right to take this space for the reasons I mentioned above. But I wanted to know other people's opinions on this in case I encounter this in the future. So, Reddit, AITA for stealing a woman's parking space? I will accept my fate whatever it may be. TL/DR, I accidentally took a parking space that another person was indicating for. AITA?